That's all. Right. I really appreciate the opportunity given to speak to the young ones today. Wow. And thank you to YMF for the opportunity given. I'm telling you, after I speak to you today, you will know what to do next. Right. I am not a motivational speaker. Motivation lasts for a moment. I am a transformational agent. Right? Transformation is basically taking your life from A to B. Simple as that. It has nothing to do with how educated you are, but it has to do with how well informed you are. Right? So, building an African child, it's a very touchy subject because we are all Africans here. And I've seen the panel here, they did very well. There is one thing I want to say before I'm going to talk about what I prepared for you guys. If you want to predict the future of a country, you have to look at its education or school system. Because what goes in the mind will eventually come out of a life. Right? Yes. So education system is very key. How we deal with it. Because it will impact us indirectly or directly. Right? So I'm here to build up a winning mentality. I want that everyone has a journey. Where you are today is what you did yesterday or what you refuse to do. The things you did yesterday are the process or the results of what you see in your life today. Yes. So, in other words, there's no accidents in life. So whatever you did yesterday is what has put you to where you are today. So whatever you refuse to do will impact you tomorrow. Are we together? Yes. So life is like a tennis ball. Whenever you bounce it back to it, it will come back to you. Are we together? Yes. So we need to learn as young people of South Africa that the government of South Africa will never change your life. But it is your responsibility as a person to change your life. One of the things I prepared yesterday, I had an opportunity to get interviewed by one of the community stations late last year, December, when we were talking about crossing to the next year, which is 2019. And they asked me, how can we wire people to win in life, generally? Then I said to them, one of the things that will make you to repeat your 2018 in 2019 is the following. 1, preparation. If you lack preparation, or if you are not preparing in life, you will basically repeat your 2018 in 2019. Like Dr. Don said earlier, preparation will give you direction. Preparation will give you a clear destination of where you want to go in life. Preparation will make you select the things that you want to do. Don't be like a person who just wake up, sleeps, go to bed, wash, go to school, wake up, sleep, go to bed. There's no direction. You have to be a prepared human being for you to create an impact in life. By the way, there are 3 people you need in life. You need those who are above you, those who are in the same level as you, and those who are beneath you. Those who are above you, they stretch you, like Dr. Don. Right? You had the profile. Those who are in the same level of you, they make you not to be comfortable. But those who are beneath you, they feed from you. The project that we've seen from these young girls and boys. So in life, you need those 3 types of people. There must be someone who feeds from you, There must be someone who challenges you, and there must be someone who stretches you to the next level. And that's what YFM is doing basically. What? Say, I hear you, YFM. YFM. Are we together? Number 2, it's a process. Most people, when they see mentors, more especially we Africans, when we see organizations like YMF, I got it right this time. Yes. First thing that comes is money. It's wrong. Not every time when you meet a person, the only help that he or she will give you is money. Some is information. So you need to learn how to maintain relationships. Because of some of the relationships are spoiled because of most of the time you think of the monetary value when you meet a person. Whereas that person, for that particular season, when he or she is around your life, he or she is there to give you direction, not money. So we need to learn how to maintain our relationships. So everything must go to a process. This theater, the way it looks like, it went through a process. That's why it looks like a beautiful theater today. Today, you are going through a process of going to school, which takes, I think, about 12 years, right, to produce a student in South Africa. So it's a process. So, what I'm trying to say to you, never laugh at the person who is going through a process. Because at the end of the day, you can never have a product without a process. Every product must go through a process. So you are a product of your own life. So you can never skip a process. You must go through a process. Sometimes within the process you will fail. But failure doesn't mean the end of the life. But quitting does mean that. So you need to learn to go through a process. Because of after going through the process of your education, then you will begin to look back and say, I am the product of that organization that is giving me a platform to practice what I learned. So, a few months ago, I made an example. Everybody knows an onion, right? Yes. An onion is what we use to cook, right? But do you know that the onion was not supposed to steam? Because of when you peel it, your eyes are becoming cherry. The reason an onion steam is because it was planted on a sulfur-full soil, which is an environment, right? So what does it mean? Your environment is very key to your next level. Your friends are very key to your next level. Because of the people you spend life with today, some of them you will become like them. S-U-M. I'm not talking about S-O-M-E. Some. You will become like them. Do you understand that? How do I know whether you have direction or not? I need to look at the type of the people you spend, the books that you read, the places that you visit. Then I'll be able to predict where you're going to end. So you need to check your environment. Because of your environment is very key. Where you spend your time. The books that you read. By the way, like I said from the beginning, your habit will decide your future. What is a habit? A habit is what you do every day. So if your everyday is watching television, you will become the product of that television. But if your habit is studying books, your habit is mingling around the people who are going somewhere, eventually yourself, you will go somewhere too. You get it? So say, I hear you. The next P, it's promotion. Once you have prepared, you've gone through a process, you went through the environment, which is the presence of the people, you will enjoy promotion. Nothing just happens in life, Bantu Beit. Nothing just happens in life. One day I was working at the JSC, and it was around 2008. The stock market crashed. I hope you understand when you say JSE is crushed, it means that nobody can put a trade in the market. You've got what you call Q1 listed stocks. So meaning the people who are sitting outside the country, they can trade within the JSE market. Everybody from the CEO of JSE by then was Russell Wobster, I remember the guy. They came to the desk of technology. They surrounded us. What is going on? It was a making or breaking moment for my career. I could have just took my bag and quit. Because even myself, I didn't know what's going on. Things just crashed. Sometimes in life, things crash. But how you respond to them is what will define the type of a person you are. Because things do happen in life. So, you know why a car has what we call a shock absorber? That when you go through a pothole, it can come back and balances. So you need to build what you call a shock absorber mentality. It was a shock for me. But being calm in the situation, everybody's screaming around, we had to remain calm. We looked at the problem, we analyzed the problem, we investigate the problem, and then we provide a solution. The way we handled ourselves opened an opportunity, and we got promoted that year. We enjoyed promotion, we enjoyed respect. Nothing just happens in life. You have to prepare. You have to go through a process. You need to check the people around you, the environment around you. Then from there, you will enjoy promotion. Are we together? Yes. I want to end with this. I made an example a few weeks ago at work. I said there are 3 types of people you find in the mall. You find a thief, you find a window shopper, and you find a real person who wants to shop. Now let me put it in the context of today. A thief is someone who wants to take shortcuts in life. They don't want to go through preparation. They don't want to go through a process. They don't check the environment and the books they read. All they want is just results. How they get it, they don't care. That's a thief. A window shopper is a person, he knows what he wants in life, but the environment around him disturbs him. The friends, the places, the books, the things that you're exposed to distract that person. And the person, at the end of the day, he or she is not willing to go through the process. I hope you are not like that type of a person in your life. Lastly, we have a person who is a real shopper. This person is ready to pay the price because he knows what he or she wants in life. She's ready to go through the process. She's ready to pay the price. She's ready to look at everything that makes his life, and so that he can be able to enjoy the benefit of what he's investing on. So I want to say to you, as a young person, don't be a thief. Don't be attracted by the front pass. You don't know how they got it. Don't be a thief. There's no shortcut in life. I can be a thief today and drive a front pass. You will envy me, but I can tell you that is for a moment, because of time will tell. With time will tell. There's a famous old man that I like, and most of us sitting here, we underestimated what he went through. That man spent 27 years in jail. You know what are we talking about, right? Yes. 27 years is not 27 minutes, neither 27 weeks, neither 27 months. It's 27 years. But that man, if you study him and you look at the things that he did, his brain was still safe after getting out of jail, and he became the president of this country. So if a man like that, going and leaving his comfort zone for the things that me and you enjoy today, let us not use and misuse the opportunities granted to us. This organization called YML is giving you a platform, is enlightening you, is giving you an opportunity so that you can be a light tomorrow to your next generation. So I can tell you, I never got this opportunity. Nobody spoke to me except for my mom. I love her so much. It's for a moment. If you are not taking this opportunity very seriously, you're going to lose it. And one day you're going to look back. I wish I should have. You don't want to look like a person like that, crying, and you cannot correct the mistake of yesterday because they will be producing the failures based on the investment you did yesterday. You are not young forever. Tomorrow you're going to be a married woman. You're going to be a married man. You're going to be an adult. You are not young forever. So life is not a dress rehearsal. You have one life. So use it very carefully. Take time to prepare. Take time to go through a process. Take time to look at the habits, because your habit will design your future. If you are not taking time to look at what attracts you, tomorrow it can kill you. So be very careful who you spend time with, because of whoever you spend time with, if he's not taking you up, he's taking you down. Are we together? Yes. I must get there. It's colorful and it's bright. I must get there. Oh, my future is bright. I must get there. Thank you. You will get there.